Welcome to Breaking News Wahala, the news this hour. In a trending video, Bobrisky, mommy of Lagos, was seen in her $2 million G-Wagon cake as the socialite is set to celebrate her birthday. Born on August 31st, the socialite decides to celebrate her birthday this Sunday, and the socialite was seen in a glamorous video showing out her elegance and showing out all the donations she had received from her co-celebrity. It makes sense for us here at Q Talk to speculate that the donation money was spent wisely, as Bobrisky Idris is seen lavishing all of that money, while we still have some communities member dying of poverty. Viewers, before we proceed with this news, my name remains Chimureze Henry Ahonaya, and I'm your news anchor for this episode. Normally, I would have been joined with Mr. Kelechi Achafo, but Mr. Kelechi Achafo is indispensed for now, but he will be right back to Q Talk after his big project. If you haven't subscribed to Q Talk, please click that subscribe button, and that is how you show that you are with us and your support for the community that we are building here on YouTube. I want to thank those of you who have been a subscriber to our YouTube channel. You are remarkable, you are awesome. And viewers, Q Talk start now, but before we kick up on the news, there has also been a trend of the new boy who has been trending, and Nurse Mirage has also reached out to this certain young man. We are not going to say if he's queer or not. We do not know his identity yet, if he's heterosexual or homosexual. But one thing we can tell you about this fish pie boy is that he has gone places, which is remarkable hard work, selling selling fish pie and shouting fish pie. Some people, they too do. You will hear it in his own voice. And on this news, Uganda is set to set a new record in homophobia by reintroducing into the Parliament House and a reintroduction of the death penalty for LGBTQ members. And Q Talk starts now.
Even though we fight, how far away I want it to. For Saturday I want it back. For February I want it to. Make you do what she like, you know. How far away I want it to. For Saturday I want it back. For February I want it to. Make you do what she like, oh my mind. I feel do anything for you. For Saturday I want it to. Make you do what she like, you know. I know go weekend, no, I know before.
Thank you, viewers. Thank you for taking your time to watch those clips. A recap of the news. Bobrisky Idris lavish all the donations money he has received from his co-celebrities and socialites into this year's birthday. Bobrisky Idris is seen in his 2 million naira G-Wagon as he is posing, and the cake is above him. There are so many things to say in this news. We want to say here at Q Talk. First, happy birthday to the mommy of Lagos. But at the same time, mommy of Lagos, we have a lot of people who have not even eaten breakfast. Mommy of Lagos, would rather have you go do some charity works. Mommy of Lagos, you talked about how you fed inmates in prison. Now that you are out of prison, what about the poor masses on the street? Mommy of Lagos, we think it is okay for you to celebrate your birthday the way you choose to. But Mommy of Lagos, Abuja area mama has just been murdered last month and she has not been buried. Some of those donations money would have been good if you donated it to an NGO that has been fighting and speaking for LGBTQI persons. On the other news, a news trending sensation of a fish pie man is going viral. Many celebrities has been doing different content with the fish pie boy.
Wow.
DJ Landlord.
Wow.
We are going to give you more insight on the fish fry, but as you know, here at Q Real Talk, we do our diligence to bring you as much interview as possible. But unfortunately, we are still waiting for the laying to rest of Abuja area mama so that we can bring your favorite trending sensation here at Q Real Talk and ask them the question you all want to ask secretly, but have not had the chance or are too scared to ask them. We here at Q Real Talk will ask your favorite celebrities, will ask your favorite trending sensation, and will ask your favorite community members these hard and tough questions. Finally, before we close the news for today or for tonight, we have a news all the way for Uganda. Trending in Uganda's parliament, Uganda's politicians have reintroduced the death penalty to the house, stating that just criminalizing and sentencing homosexuality is not good enough. They need to do more. They need to push for the death penalty. They need to push more. They need to do harder, because loving humans is a crime, because taking care of humans is a crime, because being together with fellow humans who have differences in different ideology of life is a crime. Uganda is set to pass the death penalty to LGBTQI persons.
Just when you thought it could not get worse in the deeply homophobic country of Uganda, the government has recently announced that they are planning to reintroduce the death penalty for homosexuality. Sometimes when I see my own fellow Africans behaving in this way, I truly do feel sad. I understand that a severe lack of education as well as brainwashing by bad faith religious actors does lead to situations such as this, but when it gets to the point of taking people's lives because of consensual sexual activities or relationships between adults, it's time to recognize that there are just some very sick and disgusting humans who live amongst us on this earth. Uganda seems to be one of the most homophobic countries in Africa, and I have made several videos on this in the past. I believe Uganda's main issue with homosexuality stems from just how religious the country is, more specifically religious Christian extremism, almost an exact mirror of what you tend to see in some Middle Eastern countries with Islamic extremists. The development drew a lot of global criticism, and in response to this, the Ethics and Integrity Minister of Uganda, who also is the official Archbishop of the country, released a statement saying homosexuality is not natural to Ugandans. There is a massive recruitment by gay people where they are promoting the falsehood that people are born like that. So you wonder how such an uneducated, bumbling fool could even have made it to become the Archbishop of a whole country. But when you look at what happens in Uganda regarding human rights violations, it does not even surprise me. In the past, I used to be one of those people who blamed Europeans and colonizers for bringing religion, Christianity, and homophobia to Africans. However, at some point, we are now more than 60 plus years later. If we are still behaving in this manner, especially with how easy it is to access information and education in this modern day of age, we have only ourselves to blame. I truly would love to be able to do more to assist the LGBT community in Uganda, who are the real innocent victims of all of this hyper-religious bullshit. However, there are unfortunately no such LGBT organizations or humanitarian movements who provide aid to LGBT citizens in Uganda, as they have all been shut down or seen their members arrested or killed. This is why it's very critical for Africans who are able to use our platforms to bring attention to these types of situations. We must continue using our voices to try to influence some type of change. It might not happen as fast as we want, however, little by little, the more we try to educate or inform our fellow Africans who some have backwards views, we can make the future of LGBT Africans a little bit easier.
Viewers, tonight, this morning, this afternoon, whatever time you have been watching, I want you to have a sober reflection just for 5 seconds. Think deeply. Think about all the names we have mentioned here at Q Real Talk. Abuja area mama, Ifeanyi Agahuma, Nathan, Hillary, Lord Casted. Those are the few names I want to mention. Those are the few names I can remember while recording this news. And many other. Philip Noni that was beaten. And many others. Viewers, I want you to think about that name. I have mentioned at least 6 names. And just imagine the pain. Those who were gruesomely unalive and those who were unjustly beaten. I want to ask you, what can be done? Please comment in the comment section. I want to urge you who are financially abled. Have you donated to us here at Curie Talk and the donations did not reach the named persons? I want to remind you again, Philip Noni raised a fund of close to $500. Philip Noni received the fund, got treatment. He is now a star. Ogechi Udora, you donated. She received the fund. When it was time for you guys to also donate to Happy Ending, the movie, for, I can't remember the name of the production right now, for Hug Media, you donated. They received the money. I want you to know that Curie Talk has been in operation for 4 years. But I want you to know that Curie Talk has never sabotaged a project. Curie Talk remains underfunded. Other than the personal GoFundMes we have raised for community members, other than the personal campaigns we have run for the community, we've not asked you, neither have we used any means to illegally or legally take money from any one of you. But tonight, this morning, this afternoon, I am urging you to look at our records again, as we are urging you that a new GoFundMe will be raised in honor of Abuja area mama. I want you to brace yourself, and I want us as a community to come together once again to show and to prove to the world that we are just people of love, and love will always win over hatred. And again, a recap of the news. Bobrisky Idris celebrates his birthday in a lavish style. Fish pie sensation man receives gifts and donations as the community shows him love, from the media space to friends, him chilling out with his friends. He did not forget his homeboys. And finally, in Uganda, the parliament is set to pass a death penalty against queer persons. And I remain Chimerize Henry Ahunaya, and this has been Breaking News Wahala. Stay in love. Peace out.